When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too.
Hey everybody, I'm finally back with another tutorial. I'm so sorry that I've been MIA, but for now let's focus on this look. Faux freckles. I looked up some pictures actually of my sister-in-law. Her name is Cherise, or Charisa. She's my sister-in-law, so therefore the girlfriend of my brother, and she has gorgeous freckles, the way it looked, and then I thought, you know what? I'm gonna give myself some freckles. I wanted the freckles to look realistic. Don't take this video too serious, if you get what I mean. It's just makeup. It comes off at the end of the day. It's supposed to be fun. Before I get comments saying, why do you want fake freckles? What happens when you wipe your skin? Or what happens when you wipe your face? I suggest you watch the rest of this video to actually find out what happens. So if you want to know how I created this faux freckle look, then you know what you gotta do. So let's start. I'm going to do this video not in voiceover style because I just wanted to keep it short as possible, and it's just way easier for me to just explain it while I'm filming this. So, faux freckles. So let me just tell you what I used for my pictures. Since I just wanted to, you know, create a makeup look for my social media and just for my pictures, I decided to use face paint because it's way easier to clean off my face, you know, since it's water activated. So for pictures, you know, this would be perfect. I used the black and brown face paint by DiamondFX, so this is just activated with water. So I mixed these two together and then, you know, applied my freckles. Since I know some of you are going to be like, but what if you wipe your face? What if water? What if, you know, what if it rains? I get that, but first let me answer. If you wipe your face with makeup in general, what do you think happens? Yeah. So the same thing happens when you wipe your face with faux freckles. Yeah, it smears. So if you want something more permanent, well, not permanent in the sense of you can't get it off, but wipe proof and waterproof, I suggest you go the special effects route and use alcohol activated makeup palettes. Now, granted, not everybody has these. Just giving you another option because I know some of you out there are going to be like, oh, what if it rains, or if I get moist, or, you know, stuff like that. What if I wipe my face and I wipe off my freckles? Well, if you use alcohol activated makeup, as you can see right here, nothing comes off because I haven't used alcohol. But if you use alcohol activated makeup and apply it on your face, it's gonna stay there until you wipe it off. So, you know, that's another option if you really want it to last the entire day. So this is going to be super duper easy, trust me. All you're gonna need is black and brown face paint, unless you are lighter than me, you can probably just use brown. But since I'm darker skin toned, I'm going to mix the brown face paint with a little bit of black to, you know, make the shade a little darker and, you know, make the freckles actually stand out on my face. To create the freckles, I'm going to use a spatter brush or splatter brush, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's an FX brush by Delium Tools, designed by Thomas Supernat. But if you don't have this, you can use like, let's say a paintbrush, or you can use a new toothbrush, just something with really dense and stiff bristles. Because I'm going to use this to, you know, create the actual freckles. All you're gonna have to do is put the product on here. I'm gonna show you guys, obviously. You're gonna put the product on here. So your little mixture, make this movement with your thumb and splatter it on your face. So here we go. So what I'm doing is I'm focusing this on the center of my nose, around my eyes, a little bit on my forehead. So the pigmentation of the spatter on my nose, I'm making that a little bit more pigmented than I would on my chin and on my forehead, if that makes sense. So for my chin and my forehead, I'm going to softly spatter the face paint on my face. Also, I added a little bit more water to this mixture because the more water you add, the more diluted the product is, as in the pigmentation becomes way less. So less water is more pigmentation, more water is less pigmentation. So I personally will also apply some faux freckles on my neck, on my chest area, because I feel that it looks more realistic that way. And remember, when it comes to face paint, luckily you can just use a makeup wipe or whatever you want to use, but I'm going to use a makeup wipe and just dab it on the spatter because I felt it was just a little too much, just too intense, to make it less and more blended into your skin. Well, obviously you can leave it at this, but I feel like I need to add just a little bit more around this area to make it more realistic. So I'm going to do another wash, do the same thing I just showed you guys, and then I will be right back. So now that that is done, I'm going to highlight my nose the same way I did as in my pictures on my social media page. So for my highlight, I'm going to use this gorgeous Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this one is called MoonStone. And I'm going to use a concealer brush by Royal Langnickel, and I'm going to apply that on the bridge of my nose and on the tip of my nose. And that is it. Okay, so let me tell you, I didn't include the foundation part, the eye part, because you can apply faux freckles on any type of look you want to apply it to. So I will, however, tell you what I used for my lips. It's the Makeup Monster's liquid lipstick in Deja Brew. Yeah, Deja Brew. Not Deja Vu, Deja Brew. And I love this shade. So instead of going for that nude lip I had in my on my social media page, I decided to go for a dark lip because I didn't want to flood my timeline with the same exact look and whatnot. So, you know, I just switched the lip. That's it. So I'm back. I just quickly wanted to tell you, of course, about my wig. I will leave a direct link to this wig below in the information box. Outre? I'm just gonna say outre. Lace front wig called Trina, so the L part or like L parting wig in the color DR2730. So this is a picture of the wig on the model. This is, however, not the color, as you can see, that I'm wearing because she has dark, you know, ends, and this wig doesn't. This wig just has dark roots. I'm gonna leave a link to this wig below in the information box. So if you want to follow me on my social media pages, then just type in MakeupByNamaisa on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, even Periscope. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Now, thank you all so much for watching. I had a blast creating this look. I hope you're gonna try it. If you are going to try it, tag me on my social media pages, just at MakeupByNamaisa or hashtag MakeupByNamaisa, so I can see your recreations and share them on my social media pages. So thank you again for watching, and until my next video. Bye!